when he bites me, I bite him back because them toddlers knows exactly what they are doing. So I hope he's learned his lesson. Hi, it's Izine here, and you're welcome to my channel. So here are the list of things that I do to my toddler, which may not be the regular thing that other moms do. And let me know what you feel about this and what you do to your kids that other moms may likely not be doing to their kids. Whenever my child hits me or bites me, I do exactly the same to them. Oh, to him, because I only have a child. I don't try to pet it or something as such. When he bites and I tell him stop, he does that again. I bite him. Look, every time I did that, he stopped biting. They know what they are doing. Every time I did that, he never bites me anymore. So what's that? They know exactly what they're doing. Okay, done. So whenever we are at an outdoor meeting gathering like church, and there is a place where kids are to be in, and my child doesn't want to be there, like he's screaming and he doesn't want to be there, I take him to stay with me in the adults section. See, I don't think that he understands what it means to stay in a certain place that is not where his mom is, in a place that is full of people who is strange to him or who are strange to him. For example, in this house, I might be in my room and he's in his room or with his dad. It's okay for him, but we are in church where there are lots of people and he knows I'm there, but for one reason that he doesn't understand, he has to be with people that he doesn't know. Of course, he would scream, it would stress him, and things as such. So, because he doesn't understand that concept yet, I hold him with me, okay? I make sure that he's with me, but I've also come to understand that over time he now understands better and he goes near the other kids and he would play with them and all that. But while he's doing all this, he keeps his eye open and make sure that I'm still at sight reach. If you understand what I'm saying, he always does that. And in case if you ask me, yes, I understand that when time comes, he would have to start school and things as such. But I think that doing this bit by bit, it would help him understand that he wouldn't be always in my arms forever. And that's say I spank my toddler. I do spank my toddler. So this is not for everybody. There are some countries in the world, anyways, most countries that will see this as an abuse, it's child abuse, and things as such. This is not something that is approved widely in the world. In some parts of the world, it is seen as an abuse on kids and things as such. Well, I think that everything in the world currently is an abuse. It depends on how bad it is or how often it's being done. I wouldn't have my toddler curse at me, curse at adults, curse at even his peer group. I've seen clips of kids, of toddlers who were using the F word at adults and they would laugh over it and they'll be like, hey, Katie, stop that. No, it's not in my household. I would spank him on his bum. He still wears diapers, so I promise you it's not that hard, but it's hard enough to make him know that no, this last action that I just did is very wrong and it shouldn't happen anymore. Even in the African culture, it is not advised to do it very often because, of course, it is not it is not the best way to give a reinforcement, but sometimes it has to be done. Okay, when he does things that are wrong most of the time, I would talk to him. I would try to talk and show him how that last action is a very wrong action. But see, them toddlers could be very stubborn. There are times when they are doing things that could end their lives, and they are doing those things. I spank. I promise you, I spank. When I see people that my son runs away from, I take him as far away as I can from them. Look, kids don't lie. Body language don't lie, okay? Body language, it's enough evidence. If I see that my child feels a an awkward way or is very anxious around a certain person, I do not care anymore what the reason is, if the reason is valid or not. I take him out of reach from whosoever it is. I believe that everyone is not for everyone. So if you are not for my child and he doesn't feel very comfy around you, it's fine. There are kids who do not feel very comfy around me, and that's fine as well. Last one, I let him learn his lessons sometimes. Okay, this toddlers, they want our tongue on the ground, and mine won't go on the ground. It's in my mouth, and in my mouth will it always be. A child is trying to fall off a chair, and you are showing them and you're shouting how it could maybe it could hurt them or things as such, and you take them out of that thing that they are doing. Before you would blink, they are in that same state that you had just saved them from. Sometimes I just let him fall from the chair or something. Let him learn his lesson. And I found that even after he has fallen off of that chair, after crying, he goes up back again. I'm tired, but after falling, after a while, after crying, and I wipe his tears off, he goes back on the top of that chair. And this are toddlers for you, and this is how I handle mine. So, how do you handle yours? I really want to hear it in the comment section. And subscribe to this channel, like and comment, and on to the next video. Have a great time, mamas.